Good evening. My name is Gerard Watermore. This is my son, Rashad.
Hi.
I first came to know about Dr. Sebi and New Life when I attended a retreat at a mere center that the Catholic Church had put on. It's called Coronia. And it's a self-revealing retreat where you are exposed to the group that's there about any challenges that you're going through. Another time everybody will stand up and they will tell the crowd in a very open manner about what's troubling you. Another time my son was having a very traumatic, I guess, health issue that neither he or I or any of our family members or the doctors understood what's going on with them. And it was about, I guess you could term it like a chemical imbalance. And nobody understood what it was. I attended with him a medical professional to try and find a solution to the problem. And even though we attended doctors here, doctors in the States, and well-renowned doctors, I imagine, in their field, they were not able to give me the comfort that they understood what was going on and they had a solution to the problem. And it was only when I was introduced by a brochure by one of the ladies at the Colonia. She asked me, say, go and see Jamal and New Life. They can help you. And so I went there, I guess maybe 2 or 3 weeks afterwards. And I spoke to Rashad and his mother about it, and we said we'll give it a try. So we went by there on a consultative basis with Jamal. I saw him and Sherman, and we spoke along with Rashad. And I was prepared to try any natural solution because by nature I am a very natural person. I don't believe in medication, pharmaceutical medication. I don't believe in it. When I was growing up, my mother, I don't think I hardly ever went to a doctor when I was growing up. And I don't hardly go to doctors today because my mother was always our doctor. If anything went wrong with her, she has some kind of brew. All right? Cerasee, catnip, whatever, castor oil. There's a certain time during the course of the year that she gave us a cleaning out. You get cleaned out when you finish with school. In the summer you get cleaned out before school started in September. And so I was always used to the natural remedies in trying to heal your body and eating right also. Well, after the consultation, we tried some of the products. I think it was recommended that we take some of the Banjure and the Simos and the chelation. Chelation was the one that you clean up first because I read upon, and then we were also given some of the pamphlets on the information that they, the products that they were promoting. And so we read about the products. I was very, I guess, caught by the chelation because it went deep into the body and it did an intracellular cleansing. And that's what I thought needed to happen with him because I think because of his diet, our diet over the years, I think it was my opinion that his body got intoxicated. All the chemicals that they introduced into and adulterated the food. So he needed a total cleansing. You want to have something to say, Rashad?
After I researched Dr. Sebi and I heard about the plant-based nutrition and African bio-mineral balance, I did my own research and I figured out that that plant-based nutrition is the best thing for you. I've been doing that for like a long time, even before I got in contact with Dr. Sebi. But I just really found that I didn't eat meat, I didn't eat any dairy food, but what I did was I ate like a lot of starch, and so I had to cut out like the starch and all that kind of stuff. So I just wanted like a very clean diet. And then when Dr. Sebi came over here, I actually spoke with him myself, and he talked to me about raw food. So what I do now is I do like a lot of raw foods, but a little cooked foods, but mostly raw foods, and I do like a lot of fasting. But I think the biggest thing for me meeting with Dr. Sebi was just that your food really is your medicine, and your medicine really is your food. I mean, you can heal yourself, you can cleanse yourself, you can restore yourself by making sure what you put into your body is the best thing, the most nutrient dense thing. Because if you go out every day and eat McDonald's, Wendy's, and all that kind of stuff, I mean, I don't want to bash them, but that's not food for you. That's not going to clean you. That's not going to heal you. So you need to eat nutrient dense food every day. And I mean, that was the biggest lesson I learned from it. You have to, you are what you eat. You have to eat the best foods, and you have to just put what's best for you inside your body, and that's pretty much the biggest thing that I learned.
Apart from learning quite a bit from Jamal and saying unicorn, the diet proposed by Dr. Sebi, I've learned a lot from Rashad. He's introduced me to this way of eating, and we've been on this journey for quite a number of years. We've introduced other people to it. Some have joined us partially, some has joined and left, and some have come back again. But I think with a lot of people dying because of poor nutrition, there is a need for more people to get on this track, really, because really, I think our people are being killed off with the food. That's all I'm saying. Thank you.
My name is Desmond Curley, and when I heard the news that Dr. Sebi died, it shocked me. I realized, and when I read upon it and say he died of pneumonia, I said, no, something wrong here. This can't be. So the first thought came to my mind is, someone got to go to Honduras and really find out what happened. And I'm glad that Jamal went and came back and we realized that the situation in which Dr. Sebi was in. Anyone could have caught pneumonia in that type of situation that he was in. So it relieved me to know that his legacy still lives on, because to hear someone teaching about mucus and all of a sudden they die from it, you wonder what's going on. But you realize that he was living in, or at least he was in jail in a situation that would cause a problem like that. And so I'm glad to know that Dr. Sebi, was true to his word in terms of how he lived. And I'm sorry that he ended up in the situation that he was in that caused his death. And, be it as it may, but I still believe in what he said about being able to cure diseases just by getting rid of mucus.
I just loved Dr. Sebi, his demeanor, his passion. He seemed to have had such a deep love for people and to see people healed. Even though I did not really get to talk with him on one-to-one basis, even though I spoke with him like for a couple of minutes, I realized this man's heart. He had a heart, he was a wonderful human being and a man who felt, that he can do wonders for his people. It was like he felt his purpose, that was his purpose in life, and I give God thanks from the day I met Dr. Sebi and for the knowledge and his wisdom that he has given us, through the African bio-mineral self-food. And I believe that his legacy will live through Jamal Munker. I truly believe that Jamal is chosen for this job. I believe he was purposed for this job that he is now doing. And I believe that God is going to even take him further. I believe he will surpass many in his field and do greater works. So I give God thanks for him and for New Life. I love New Life, and I hold New Life dear to my heart. I believe truly and strongly that New Life is going to be the real household name in this country. And so I pray and I trust that God will continue to take New Life to higher heights.
Greetings, one and all. Y'all know me, Iras here. Representing right here, Big Brother Dr. Sebi. Proud to be here on this day to represent. Seeing that Jamal is a good friend of mine. I remember the first day he brought Dr. Sebi to meet me. It was like this barn door opened up and this cloud of smoke just came out of nowhere. I saw a good friend of mine, Christine Wilson, and then in the background there was Dr. Sebi with a big smile and his deep voice, you know. There's something about Dr. Sebi's voice, you know, when you hear his voice, you know, healing is coming. But from that day, Dr. Sebi and I have been good friends, you know. And he's so down there, there wasn't one moment I didn't feel connected to this man, you know. And like I say, everybody feels like he's a father. He's a father to the whole world when it comes to healing, because I think only he could tell you the great things that a mother or a father would tell a child when it comes to healing, you know. He'll tell you the right things, the truth. And as for Dr. Sebi, you know, you'll always live on in my heart and the heart of millions around the world. And for my people here in the Bahamas, you know, we have a lot of bush medicine, so we don't have no excuse when it comes to healing. I feel there's a Dr. Sebi in all of us. We just need to be disciplined, because that's what he represents, discipline. It's only through discipline you can heal yourself. You know, you have to follow instructions. And the instructions is, don't put nothing in your mouth to hurt yourself. With that, Ian Williams saying love to one and all. Dr. Sebi will always live on in my heart, big man. Respect unto my brethren Jamal. We just keep on keeping on. What you're healing and your love, what you're expressing to the people. And I'm sure we'll do it, my brother, as we come from far. We will do it right here in the Bahamas. Much love, respect.